Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated.
Good morning, Junior Lancers. Today is February 3rd, 2021. It will be an all-remote learning day. We will have PM classes, periods 6, 7, 8, and 5. We'll break for lunch, and our afternoon will include asynchronous learning and the teacher office hour.
We have one Junior Lancer birthday today. Happy birthday to Mia Bargood.
Thank you, Amisha, for announcing Mia's birthday on February 2nd. Today we have two birthdays to celebrate. Happy birthday to Riley Cullen and Oliver Herman. May you both have the most Lancer-tastic birthday ever.
Today's action for happiness and friendly February is ask a friend how they have been feeling recently.
Hi Junior Lancers! The next Literary Magazine Club meeting will be held next Wednesday, February 3rd during Async Learning. So that will be from 2 o'clock to 2:35. The meeting will be held on Zoom and the link can be found on our Google Classroom page. Any questions? Feel free to email Mrs. Beyer and Mrs. Roble and we can get back to you with answers. We look forward to seeing you soon!
Hey there, Junior Lancer readers. Mrs. Centel here to remind you that our ebook fair through Follett is live. Shopping will continue to be available until February 12th. To access our shopping link, simply log on to Schoology and check the posts and recent updates, and you will see my announcements about the fair, all of which are clickable, and then you can browse, you can create a wish list, and you can send your wish list to family members to purchase books for you. And 40% of our sales will go toward our school, which means Books for You translates into Books for Us All. As always, if you have any questions, please reach out. Email me at jcentel@livingston.org. Happy reading!
Hello, the Earth Keepers group is holding a competition called Later Litter. To win the competition, you need to pick up the most trash or pick up trash in the most creative way. For more information, you can look on the newspaper or on the MPMS Schoology website. Look for tomorrow announcements about some creative ways to pick up trash. Thank you and please enter this competition. It'll really help the earth we've been living on.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you all had a wonderful snow day. This is Mrs. Iannuzzi, your school counselor, and this week we are celebrating National School Counseling Week. Did you know that your attitude can help you take on the challenges and obstacles you face in your daily life? We all know people who are grumpy or negative or ungrateful. They find it easier to complain about their obstacles than to work through them. But as Michael Jordan once said, obstacles don't have to stop you. If you run into a wall, don't turn around and give up. Figure out how to climb it, go through it, or work around it. Babe Ruth, one of the greatest baseball players ever, had a similar attitude. Every strike, he said, brings me closer to the next home run. And he hit 714 home runs, a record that stood for almost 40 years. Take a moment to think about your attitude. Do you approach things positively or negatively? Do you reach out to others for support? Please feel free to reach out to me anytime. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day.
Good morning, Junior Lancers. This is Miss Quillen with Team 3, and February is Black History Month. Because historically speaking, America's storytellers have been predominantly white, a very narrow and incomplete view of our country's history has been created over time. When we widen our view and take a more inclusive and truthful look, we realize the multicultural richness that our country's history actually is, and that it deserves to be and must be better understood by all Americans. By honoring Black History Month, we recognize that Black history is the history of everyone. that Black history is American history, and that we strive to educate ourselves all year, not just during this month. And there's no time to wait when it comes to justice. We better get started. There's so much to learn.
Good morning, Junior Lancers. This is Mrs. Giordano from Team 2. To celebrate Black History Month, each day in February, our morning announcements will feature a profile of a Black American who has made a significant positive difference on American society and culture. As Ms. Quillen said, this is only the beginning of a more inclusive view of American history. However, it's a very important first step. I'd like to kick off the month by sharing with you a quote from a young Black American who has only very recently made history. This is Amanda Gorman, and she is the youngest ever inaugural poet laureate, and she performed her poem, The Hill We Climb, at President Biden's inauguration just a couple weeks ago. And the poem ends with these words: "For there is always light, if only we're brave enough to see it, if only we're brave enough to be it." Thank you, Junior Lancers. Have a wonderful day, and we hope you appreciate the announcements all month long.
We had so many announcements today. Before we send you off to have the most Lancer-tastic day ever, here's a quick recap. Thank you, Amisha. Great job with all the announcements. The Literary Magazine will meet today. The Follett Book Fair is on. It is National School Counseling Week, so touch base with your counselor. They're always there to help you. And finally, thank you to Mrs. Quillen and Mrs. Giordano for our introduction to Black History Month. I know I look forward to learning and growing with you throughout the announcements this month. And finally, have the most Lancer-tastic day ever.